Hellboy, the infernal chains, flames the vengeance. Hellboy was always at the forefront of the battle against darkness, the hero everyone trusted, and the one the police turned to for help with paranormal cases. But behind this mask lay a darker face. He was tired of saving people and had decided to deliver justice in his own bloody way. His first target was William Crawford, a corrupt businessman who had deceived people for years, using his wealth and power to dominate anyone who crossed his path. Crawford believed he could escape any danger, but this time he was up against an enemy from whom there was no escape. On a cold, dark night, Crawford was alone in his grand mansion, his library filled with expensive books and lined with wooden walls gave the room a heavy atmosphere. He sat behind an old wooden desk, sipping his drink, while the soft glow from the fireplace illuminated the room. From the outside, nothing seemed unusual, but Hellboy waited in the shadows, ready for the perfect moment. Hellboy silently entered the yard, his powerful steps making no sound. He didn't need to break any locks or use force. His supernatural abilities allowed him to act in ways beyond human comprehension. He summoned hellfire, flames that there were not ordinary fire. These flames started cold, so the victim wouldn't notice until it was too late. When Crawford first felt the strange chill inside him, he thought it was just the cold night. But when he couldn't breathe, panic set in. He tried to stand, but his body was paralyzed. The fire had begun burning from within, but there were no visible signs on his skin. His lungs filled with invisible flames, and his eyes widened in terror. Every breath only made the fire grow stronger. His hands clenched into the wooden desk, as if trying to grasp something, but nothing could save him. His skin slowly cracked open, and a glowing blue and yellow light shone from inside. His body burned like a furnace from the inside out, leaving nothing but a pile of ash behind. Hellboy calmly stepped into the room. His face was emotionless. There was no remorse. He carefully scanned the area to ensure no trace of his supernatural powers remained. Then, he skillfully planted the false clues. Hellboy knew that people love legends, so he decided to leave signs of the presence of the mythical creature known as the Fire Siren, or being said to summon hellfire to burn its victims. A few scratches on the wall and a small footprints of ash were all he needed to mislead others. When the police arrived, the crime scene looked as if legendary creature had descended from hell and committed the murder. Everyone trusted Hellboy as their savior and believed he would hunt that creature down. But Hellboy knew the truth. There was no Fire Siren. The entire elaborate murder was his doing. With a faint smile, he stood among the people as their hero, already thinking about the next victim. No one suspected him, and their blind trust was his greatest weapon.